Well, I wanted to do a follow-up to my earlier AR-15 video where the bolt was scratching the rounds. Thank you to everybody that responded back on that. As it turns out, it's fixed! Yay! If you'll recall, I did the stupid thing of taking some rounds off of a guy that reloaded. He was very excited that he did reloading. And I shot one through this rifle and it exploded in the chamber. And if you'll remember that when it exploded, it exploded. So what I did is, after surveying the damage, which you can see some of it right there, after surveying the damage, I decided, well, I'll just go ahead and replace the bolt first. It marred it up pretty good when the round exploded. After I replaced the bolt, I had noticed that it was still scratching the rounds. Now, a couple of guys had PM'd me back and said, well, they all scratch the rounds a little bit. A couple other guys said, well, check the teeth on the bolt carrier group and check it on the barrel housing. So I got in there with a wire brush and a little ballistol just to make sure that there weren't any metal shavings or aluminum shavings sticking off of there. I brushed it down real good, and then I took it back out to the range. And if you follow my channel, you'll notice that I did a bench rest HOT, hot match, hits on target. There was a two-gun competition out there a couple of weeks ago for rifle pistol, and I ran this thing hard for probably 7 hours. Each of the 7 stages that we shot took about an hour for everybody to get through. Pretty much every stage had rifle and pistol. So I went through 220 rounds that afternoon. This thing was as hot as it's ever been. Partly because it was 105 degrees out that day, and the other thing is over 200 rounds of 223 ammo that day. So everything worked fine. I had no misfeeds. I had no failure to feeds. I did not check to see if the brass was being scratched, but as you'll see in one of the videos I think I posted up there, it was certainly rapid fire. And it was very accurate. I actually readjusted the EOTech. I'd shot a tournament probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks earlier and realized that my shots were a little low because I had the damn thing zeroed in at 100 yards. So I went back to the range, zeroed it back in at 30 yards, and was doing pretty good. For me, pretty good. I was probably on the move. I was probably holding 6-inch groups. So that's not bad. Alright, so anyway, thank you to everybody who responded back on what to do and how to do it. I did replace the bolt. I scrubbed out the barrel, the chamber area in there. I scrubbed it out real good with a brass brush and then a toothbrush, the youngest boy's toothbrush. So I got any metal shavings out of there, and from what I could tell, there aren't any major scratches remaining. So thanks again, YouTube. You guys rock.